Dean from RTO. Hope you all had a nice weekend. Weather was a bit inclement yesterday, but on the whole it was a pleasant weekend. It's not very nice now, it's not very warm either, it's still in single figures. Yes, but we're going to start this week with a new story. Now this has been requested and I can't find who did it, but it was on the list and it's for Frank Sinatra. So the only way we can do Frank is do his story. So we're going to start, and I've never ever ranked albums that were released in the 1940s, but that's what we're going to do today. So Francis Albert Sinatra, born 12th of December 1915, sadly passed away at 82 in 1998. Made a hell of a lot of records. One of the most popular entertainers of the 20th century. Still among the best selling artists. It is an estimated with 150 million record sales globally. I was sort of brought up on Frank Sinatra, having grandparents that liked both sets of grandparents like Frank. So I've been listening to Frank stuff for most of my life, and I still do like it. I think, especially his swing stuff. I love the swing stuff. So we're going to start off way back in the 40s, and during the 40s he released 4 albums. So coming in at number 4, we have his 3rd album, and it was released on the 4th of October 1948 as a 78 album set of 4 records. Yeah, the Bakelite, I've got some hidden away. So on here, the trouble with Frank's, he plays with orchestras and there's a lot of people. So the songs he did on the first disc, we have Silent Night that he recorded in 1945. Estelle Feld's All Ye Faithful, which he recorded in 1946, and that was on disc 1. Disc 2 was White Christmas. He recorded this in 1944, believe it or not. And Jingle Bells that he recorded in 1946. A Little Town of Bethlehem he released in 1947. It Came Upon a Clear Midnight Clear, 1947, and then Have Yourself a Little Merry Christmas and Santa Claus is Coming to Town in 1947. You can get it on CD now. It's a very good listen. It's a great Christmas album. So I'm going to give that a RTO ranking of 6 out of 10. Coming in at number 3, this is the 2nd album that he released. Again, it was on a collection of 78, set of 4, and it's Songs by Sinatra Volume 1. So the first track he recorded, because most of Frank's stuff is other people's songs. So I'm Sorry I Made You Cry. You know, this is back in his day. These are, you know, he did have a great voice even as a young man, and this is a really nice song. How Deep is the Ocean? So one of the many songs that he covered, written by Irving Berlin. I remember my nan playing How Deep is the Ocean. Yes, it's not too bad either. Then we have Over the Rainbow, Somewhere, all that sort of thing. Frank does a great version, but you know, you got to remember Judy Garland, it's her song. Then we have another song that I remember, She's Funny That Way. It's a really relaxing track. I don't mind that. Once again, he does plenty of these songs by George and Ira Gershwin, and this is Embraceable. It's a short little track, great track. Then a song that written by Jerome Kern and Oscar Hammerstein II. All Things You Are, a very nice 40s song. You know, just brings so much memories of my grandparents. They like listening to this sort of stuff. Then my favourite on here is that Old Black Magic. There's quite a few versions of Frank's done this over the years. It's a great song. Written by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer. And he was still singing it towards the end of his career. And the last one is a Cole Porter number, another person that Frank did a lot of his songs, and it's I Concentrate On. It's a great little track to end this. Wonderful, written by Cole Porter, a great writer, and greatly sung by Frank. Now, it's amazing how many of these songs I actually know because of my grandparents. It was nice listening to all these again, to be quite honest. And I'm going to give that one an RTO ranking of 6.5. Coming in at number 2, recorded in 1946, again on 478s. It's the voice of Frank Sinatra, and this was his very first sort of album. So the first track is called You Go to My Head. Now, this is written by Haven Gillespie and J. Fred Coots. So, nice gentle song, some lovely flute in this. I quite like that. Then another George Gershwin, Ira Gershwin song, Someone to Watch Over Me. Great song. Lots of people have called it. I love the orchestral arrangement on this. Then we have These Foolish Things. Don't mind this. I've heard quite a lot of people doing this. It's not the best track from this selection, but it's still a very good vocal. Why Shouldn't I? A very nice song. Another Cole Porter song. Then we've got I Don't Know Why. This is written by Roy Talk. Really nice song. Some nice little bits of guitar on this as well, which is unusual for the 40s. Try a Little Tenderness. I love this song. There's so many people have covered it over the years. I still think this is one of Frank's best songs. Then we've got I Don't Stand in a Ghost of a Chance with You. It's a song written by Bing Crosby. Really good. I like that. Paradise, a Gordon Clifford number. Love the arrangement, love the saxophone on it. It's fabulous. Great vocal as well. Another really relaxing album. I really enjoy listening to this because I've never really listened to all of the albums. This is one of them albums you can put on at night and just chill out to it. So I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 7 out of 10. But my favourite album of the 40s is an album that came out in 1949, and I remember my granddad having this on a re-release on Earth, on an album. And the albums in them days were about that thick, you know. And this is Frankly Sentimental. Again, it originally came out as a set of 478s. I wonder how much they're worth now. And it has got Papias. We've got Frank Sinatra on vocals. You've got Axel Stordal, arranger, and the notable Los Angeles musicians: Haney Blow, Clyde Hurley, Dave Barber, Ernie Carreras, Toots Mondello, Jaime Schwartzer, Chris Griffin, Bobby Hackett, Johnny Guardarini, and Trigger Albert. First track is a track called Body and Soul. Now, I love the trumpet at the beginning on this. I love trumpets. It really works. Laura. Now, this is a ballad. And I think ballads written in the 40s are great. I think some of these modern ballads are really sickly, but this is wonderful. Written by Johnny Mercer and David Raskin. It's a fabulous song. Fools Rush In, another Johnny Mercer song. Really good. It's been covered by a lot of people. I love the orchestral arrangement on that. Really good. Then we have Spring Is Here. Fabulous song written by Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart. Some nice clarinet on that. Super track. One for My Baby and One More for the Road. Another Johnny Mercer song. He wrote some great songs, and this is my favourite on here. I love the deep tones of the saxophones on that one. And then we've got Guess I'll Hang My Tears Out to Dry. written by Jules Stein and Sammy Kahn. I love the harp at this. It's a boing. I love that sound. It doesn't be crisp. It's a great vocal from Frank on that. When You Awake and Henry Nemo number. A great vocal. What a voice. Then we've got It Never Entered My Mind, a Rodgers and Hart composition. Another good song. I like the bells on this. They chime. It really adds to the track. It's really good. It's the last one. I think this is a good album because Frank was getting into his stride, and he went on upwards and onwards, didn't he, with this? But this is a really good little album, and I remember my granddad playing this and sing along to it. So it's got lots of fond memories for me. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 7.5. So there we go. That's the start of Frank. I'm really enjoyed doing Frank. I never thought I'd enjoy it as much as I did. So next week we will be diving into the 1950s, where he started making albums galore. Okay, coming up next is Retro Ranking, and it's a bad song series, and we're going to look at some bad songs when Rush had a bad day at the office, and they had a period when they had always had bad days at the office. So we'll be doing that next. Bye for now.